Hi friends. Long time no talk. It's time to talk about the retreat. This is a rough video for me to make, so if I'm I have my emotional support beard. So I have good news and bad news. The bad news is that FlossTube Retreat 2018 isn't happening. I don't know what else to say.
What's the good news?
Okay. The good news that they're
related.
There are two bits of good news. One bit of good news is that there are at least 3 other retreats happening in 2018 that you should totally go to. Let's see, there's Arlene Cohen is doing one in May in New Jersey. There's StitchCon. I'm unable to go to any of these, so I'm like the last person you're going to want to talk to about details. StitchCon, I think, is in Ohio. I think. Do not quote me. Ask Jessie Marie. She's going. And I also believe that FlossTube's own Amityville, who if you have not discovered yet on FlossTube, you should check her out. She's awesome. She swears lots. Just putting that out there. It doesn't bother me. If you've got a kid running around, maybe you don't want to watch her while the kid is awake. Anyway, Amityville, I think, and someone else are trying to put together sort of like a spooky, creepy, ghosty, stitchy retreat in Savannah, Georgia, late in this year, which, again, can't go to. And also, I don't think they want me there because it wouldn't be very fun for them if I was there. Because if you want to go on a fun little, if you want to have a retreat where you talk about ghosts and share ghost stories and go on ghost walks, you don't want the token skeptic walking around, coming along.
Especially not the token skeptic who's an expert on like ghost stories and stuff too, because, like debunking them was a little hobby for you for a while.
We're getting off topic. If that's at all your thing, you should check that out. And also, historic Savannah, Georgia is beautiful. I've been there. It's a really beautiful city. It's very white, and that's problematic. But if you go there with your eyes open to that and that whole cultural disconnect. Anyway, so those are the 3 retreats happening in 2018, just that I know about. So the one in New Jersey in May, StitchCon, and the spooky one in Savannah, Amityville, I think is trying to organize. So you still have opportunity to hang out with Stitchy Floss Tubers this year. It's just not going to be anything I'm putting together. Good news part 2 is that there will be a FlossTube Retreat 2019. Most likely in the late spring, early summer, so we're looking at like mid to late May, maybe into early June of next year. What I need from you all is some suggestions. And you know how I feel about unsolicited advice, so I'm actually asking for advice here. I really want to include our Canadian floss tubers. And I just got a text from my mother. I really want to include our Canadian floss tubers. And initially, when I was planning FlossTube Retreat 2018, I was thinking it would happen in Buffalo, New York. Because I thought having it on an American-Canadian border city would be absolutely perfect for everybody, because it's very easy for the Canucks to get across the border, and the Americans who don't have passports don't need to stress about passports. Thing number 2 that Buffalo really had that I liked is Buffalo has an international airport. Like, I would love to have a FlossTube retreat somewhere like in the Midwest or on the West Coast. But the problem is the Canadian-American border towns out that way don't really have major airports. And when you're looking at travel costs, that adds a huge chunk of change to have to fly into a major airport and then take a little Buddy Holly job to your final destination. That just, and I didn't, like, I try to keep the costs down with FlossTube Retreat, and I didn't want to do that to y'all. If there is a Canadian-American border city that I don't know about, please tell me, or if you have any other suggestions, please tell me. Either in the comments section, like on the FaceTube page, on the FaceTube, on the Facebook page.
Remember to like me on the facing books.
You you can turn this off. I live here.
Yeah, I'm basically like this all the time. She's going to regret asking me to stand here and smile.
Have a conversation. I would be interested in seeing dialogue about it on the Facebook page. My mother doesn't want to leave me alone. I think that's it. So a couple of other things. Well, one other thing I wanted to do this year, even though we're not having a physical retreat, is that I have been in denial about not doing the retreat for, since December. And because of that, I started collecting things for a raffle. And I still have them. And I thought what could be fun in October, sort of around the anniversary of the first FlossTube retreat, is for us to kind of have an online raffle together. And what I thought we could do is pick a charity, like we did Peninsula Friends of Animals last year. Pick a charity, and if you want to be entered into the drawing, you directly make a donation to that charity, and then send me a copy of your receipt. Like, say you donate $20 to, say, UNICEF. $20 to UNICEF. And you send me that receipt. And say, I want 10 entries in for like, that pattern, and 5 for that project bag, and 5 for those flosses. Or I want 20 for those flosses. I think that's an idea I have. It's only March. So yeah, I think that's all I really wanted to say, and I'm really sorry that the retreat isn't happening this year. You have options if you want to do a Stitchy retreat this year. And that's really great. I'm sorry I can't get to any of them myself.
Scheduling is a beast this year. That's just the way it is.
Yeah. So, sorry. I really don't know what else to say.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Our house needs a new roof. Don't worry about it, because we can afford that, but we can't afford that and send you to a retreat.
Well, yeah. Also nursing school.
Next year!
Anyway, so let me know what you think about a location in 2019. Let me know what you think about my sort of like online FlossTube retreat raffle idea. Let me know what retreats you're planning on going to, since FlossTube retreat isn't happening.
Let me know what you think about my beard, because you should. I warned her not to invite me to join in.
Okay, this has been 10 minutes, and it could have been 5 minutes. Thank you so much for your support and your understanding, folks. And I will catch you all around the internet at some point. Take care, be kind, and have fun.